Hello, dear students. As we started with you the classification and the variation chapter, the first topic of them we already learned with you in last lesson about the living organisms kingdoms. Today we are gonna do the topic called spider and numbered keys. First, what is keys? Yeah, let's have a look what is keys. There are two types of keys as I mentioned before. The spider key, whose name refers to the way the key spreads out like the legs of the spider, and numbered keys, which take you step by step to the identification of the specimen you have found. Keys are made by considering features in a species that do not vary, features that might change due to growth, for example, are not used. Let's see. The first one, you can see the spider key on each leg of the spider is a feature that is preceded by the living thing named below. For example, there is given a broad-leaved tree. As an example shown in our figure 6.5, a spider key is read by starting at the top in the center and reading the features down the legs until the specimen is identified. For example, the leaves of the broadleaf tree, there are some types. First type is single leaves. Single leaves have their edges. The first edge is wavy edge. The second one is unwavy edge. It means if it's a wavy edge, that's gonna be oak. But if it's unwavy edge, that's gonna be peach. And compound leaves made of leaflets. There you can see leaflets attached to the central point and the leaflets arranged in pairs. As you can see, let me show by the mouse, you can see they are arranged in the center. This one is making pairs by two at each point. So if it's they are attached in the central point, it's going to be named as horse chestnut, and the next one is ash. So you can see the spider key works like this. The next one is numbered key. There is a given example that you're gonna use. I will attach this PowerPoint also to your edu page so you can download and use this template. As you are going to work through by a numbered key by reading each pair of statements and matching the description of one of them to the features of you see on the specimen you are trying to identify. At the end of each statement there is an instruction to move to another pair of the statements or to the name of a living thing. For example, by the numbered key, it can be used to identify mollusks that live in the freshwater habitats such as rivers, lakes, and ponds. For example, the first step you're going to do, you are going to choose if that organism have a single shell or it have two shells. If it has a single shell, you're going to see second. It's gonna be a snail with a plate that closes the shell mouth, or we call it bitbinia. Or it's gonna be a snail without a plate that closes the shell mouth. If it's the B, second B, you're going to see the third variant, and the third variant, snail without a twisted shell, is gonna be freshwater limpet. If it's not that one, you're going to look to the third B. It's going to be a snail with a twisted shell. You're going to see the number 4, shell in a coil. That's going to be a ramshorn snail. If it's not without coil, you're going to see the number 5. It's going to be a snail with triangular tentacles. That's a pond snail. Or if it's not a pond snail, it's gonna be snail with long thin tentacles, it's gonna be bladder snail. So we already identified single shell at once. Now we are going to move two shells. As you know, by the numbered key, we are going to see the number 6 as from the two shells. So here, animal has threads attaching to it to the surface. It means if it's this one, that's gonna be zebra mussel. But if it's not, animal does not have threads attaching to the surface, you're going to see 7, and it's going to be shell larger than 25 millimeters. It's going to be freshwater mussel, or if it's smaller than 25 millimeters, it's going to be pea mussel. So guys, here's some tasks to do. You're going to make a spider key for the 4 animals in this picture. You are going to look carefully at the animals, and you're going to choose features they have all got in common to put at the top of the key. So by that one you are going to make spider key. I'm waiting for all your spider keys attachment by taking photo of your spider keys, or even you can make in laptop by Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint. Here's a second task. You're going to identify the mollusks in the between the A and the F, and you are going to use numbered key. On page 90 means this is number, this one. You're going to use this template, some kind of like this. And you're going to in each case you're going to write down the number of each statement you use to make the identification. For example, specimen A is identified by following statements: 1A, 2B, and 3A. It's a freshwater limpet. Okay, so you can make the numbered key. The third task is you are going to make a numbered key to identify arthropods in the given figure. They are, you can see 5 types here, and here you have to make separate them the butterfly, which has 6 legs, from the others. It means you are going to make such kind of let's say numbered key. Let me give you a small example. For example, this one can fly. C number, I don't know, 3. That's butterfly. It has many legs. C number 2. That's myriapods. Something like that. Okay, guys. Good luck. I'm waiting for your numbered and the spider keys.